Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. Man, how y'all doing this week, man? How y'all doing this week? We got some Tupac life advice that's gonna get you through, man. This one's gonna leave you speechless, matter of fact. Y'all understand, man, he was a young prophet. He predicted a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? But he was young. I think he died at like 25, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he about to share some wisdom. We about to go over it. We about to react to some of it, but most of all, I'm gonna just let it ride. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
I can't explain why.
You gotta be real with yourself. Not everybody is made to do the same thing, and you gotta accept yourself for that. You gotta be able to find your talent within yourself and see, what God intended for you to do. You can't look at other people like, "Dad, I wish I could do that." But because because if you search deep inside yourself through isolation, through staying away from people and all that, and just really finding yourself, you might got a talent within you that may be better than what you looking at somebody else for. You never know. God got people set up in different ways, and you got to accept you for you. You are beautiful. You are powerful. You got to accept you for you. Let's get it.
That truth and that honesty to it, because I have to repay for that blessing from Black Jesus, from God. I have to pay for that by shining. If he give you the voltage and you waste it, that's the curse. Yep. He gave me the voltage, I'm gonna shine. It's not mine, it's from God. It's God. Not that it's so special that nobody got it, but all of our gifts and blessings and our strengths and our weaknesses come from God. Come from Black Jesus or whoever comes from within you. You know what I mean? So it's not really tricky. Everybody can do it if they just can go to that spot. I guess all the things that happened to me in my life allow me to go there easier. Now, if you're not dark inside and you come to this world, it'll turn you dark. You know what I'm saying? And so if you really have sunshine in you, it's not good to play in the dark. It's just going to extinguish your fire. Believe in yourself.
That's true. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Even what it say? You gotta be wise as a serpent, but as harmless as a dove. It's wolves out here, it's serpents out here. You know what I'm saying? But if you a sheep, you all innocent and stuff. You still gotta be able to articulate yourself and move. What Jay-Z said, he said, "I show you how to move in a room full of vultures." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you really gotta learn how to move. Ain't nothing wrong with being, war-minded as well.
And don't let nobody stop you from doing what you gotta do. You gotta have faith. If you can't find faith in the world, find faith in God, find faith in yourself, but you gotta have.
In retrospect, how would you say that your life has been? What would you say about your life? How would you define it?
I would say it's been like a test on my faith. You know what I'm saying? You know how, I guess his name was Job in the Bible, who God just did all of this crazy stuff to him just to make sure his faith was straight. And that's how it was. It made me, if I didn't have all of this stuff, I don't think that my feet would have been so firm to where I could stand up for anything, and I would be less ready to deal with what's out there.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world, but.
And that's why a lot of people who was brought into this world with a whole lot of things, when they get everything taken away from them, they don't know how to act. Usually people take themselves out. That's why it's good that, some of us did start from the bottom, so we'll learn that, if you could be happy with nothing, you could be happy with anything. You know what I'm saying? I always talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I was in the shelter one time, a while ago, and it was a post on the wall. It say, if you could be happy with nothing, you could be happy with anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's definitely real.
But I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish. And because we're not going to change the world, let's not talk about how we should change it. I don't know how to change it, but I know if I keep talking about how dirty it is out here, somebody's going to clean it up. People can tell you, don't do this or don't do that, but my whole mind state is that if we don't ever go outside of the boundaries, we will never change anything. We will never begin anything. We will never start anything. We'll just keep talking about the people who did it once and told us not to go outside the thing. That's just like them telling Christopher Columbus that the world is flat. You know what I mean? I'm doing the same thing. They're telling me you can't do this. You can only rap. And if you rap, you can only rap about this. And then you can't act. And if you act, you can only do the black films. And
that's what I hate. I hate that about the black community. When they see you doing one thing, they just want you to do that and that only. Like, if you show somebody else you do something else, it's like, oh, no, I don't like you. It's like they like to be stuck in a box. And not only the black community. It's like, you know, people that's out there, ain't doing, they just observing. They like to be stuck in a box. Like, some people got spirits on them to do a lot of things. You know, they like to do, you know, a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But I hate that stuck in the box mind frame. Nah, I like to do everything.
you know, you can't be you can't be an artist or a celebrity and go out still. And you can't be an artist and still have fun and still be true. I don't like that. So I try to go outside the boundaries. Sometimes it's effective and it's positive. Sometimes it's negative and it blows up in my face.
You could be one kind of an artist, or you could be another kind of an artist. I want to be an exceptional artist, and I want to be here for the longevity. You know, I want to be, when it's over, I want it to be more than just for the beats and the bass lines. I want it to be for something. I want to stand for something, you know? I don't want to be just a regular statistic, you know what I'm saying? I want to break the mold. So while everybody's saying how they can't do it, I want to do it. And then when I do it, watch everybody do it. Then I go back to thugging fully again, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm listening to what everybody's saying. What it seems like the whole country is saying. Everybody is losing people. Everybody's at the cemetery. You know what I'm saying? That's when you can do your best business. So I want to see what I can do to change it. And if I can't, and if it don't work, then, you know, I'll go another route. But this is just one thing I want to try. I got a song called Me Against the World. It's perfect for all this. Perfect. Me Against the World. It's just, got nothing to lose. It's just me against the world.
For Thug Life, when you were with Digital, working as a roadie and as a dancer, was that real? When, I mean, I just read that you used to like do dance, you know, the dances with the plastic.
Dance with the naked dog. That was me. That's what I mean by I'm real. I'm truly hardcore because I needed the money and I had to work. So if he told me that for me to get paid, I had to go out there in bikini briefs and hop on top of this dog, and that's how I got to get paid. And I was homeless at the time. That's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? But what I did was not let him pimp me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I just did that because that was my order. As soon as I got the chance to say what was on my mind, I said what was on my mind. And we have a platinum record now. You know what I'm saying? So I went from dancing naked with the dogs, being unknown, to now having a platinum record. You know what I'm saying? And now...
Sometimes in order to get where you want to be, in order to get where you need to be, you got to make some sacrifices. You got to make some sacrifices. Sometimes in life, like, let's just say you got a $1 million house, but you know you're not making ends meet. You might got to go to that 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom apartment so you could, you know, build up some money or something like that. There's nothing wrong with going back to the basics because God, you know, he's a chess master. You know, he got to move pieces around sometimes. Don't be looking at it like, oh, I'm going to be stuck here forever. And sometimes, you know, you got to purge some things out of your life. Sometimes, you know, he gonna have you there for a while because, you know, you done built up some evil inside of you, anything. But never be afraid to go back to the basic things in life to get where you need to be because this life is a game of chess. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move. You gotta move. Hell what people say. Ain't nobody thinking about, listen, ain't nobody thinking about what nobody say no more. That's over. That's old. Ain't nobody doing that. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to move and work that chessboard.
I don't have to never touch another naked dog. I'll never have to dance, jiggle, nothing. I can hire dancers. You know what I'm saying? I got 3 people dancing. I can have people dancing in the audience. You know what I'm saying? Well, you have to work from one point to go to another point. So I admire the work ethic. I think that it should be reinforced throughout our neighborhoods, that everybody should work hard. Practice makes perfect. You have to be diligent about what you want. You have to apply yourself. You have to motivate yourself. And you have to do it for self, by yourself. And then you can do things for other people. But that's what I had to do. I had to do for self.
I just want to move forward, y'all, for real. I'm tired of the same old. I just want to take us to the next level. I just want to be somebody that my moms could be proud of, somebody that another black person my age could be proud of, somebody that if I have kids, my kids could be proud of. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to kill the world. I just want to be in the world, make a little money in this world. Never wanted to be a gangster. I'm a thug. But I'm a nice person. I'm a thug by survival. I have to be to survive, not because I want to be. I don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I want to survive. I want to make money. I want to be in business. I want to do it. But what's honest about the world is that no one's going to let me do that.
So that's where the thug comes in. But if everybody just left me alone, I'd be a nice person.
I'm quiet. I could be calm, quiet, and very into my work, and totally focused and totally disciplined, and boring. You know what I mean? Or
See how he letting you know how well-rounded he is? That's the best way to be. Don't let nobody tell you that you fake because you're well-rounded. Don't let nobody be like, oh, you were just happy and now you mean and now you trying to be smart. Just because you went to go look up a vocabulary word and you want to use that word, you want to step outside of the box, they want to call you fake. They want to call, oh, you trying to speak white now, or you trying to be white. Listen, stay away from people like that. I'm telling you, people who don't want to change, who don't want to elevate in life, stay away from them people. It's okay to be well-rounded. That's good to be well-rounded. Because that's the way the world is. You're going to be meeting all types of different people. You're going to be going out to all different types of places. And you have to be able to adapt to the environment sometimes. Don't lose the essence of yourself. Don't lose your integrity, but be able to adapt. Be able to, navigate throughout this world. All right?
I could be fun, but dangerous.
Right.
Not only to other people, but to myself. Because I'm like a kid in a candy store. All of this is new. I'm 25, you know what I mean? And it's like, got cash, everything you dreamed of, and they've held me back in so many other circumstances that now it's your time to go. And it's kind of hard, difficult to keep yourself from just pressing the gas down all the way. Basically, just taking my time and thinking and analyzing situations and trying to think before I do things. I'm very passionate Geminis, me and Prince and Gemini.
I like that.
I'm a motherfucker that gotta have my own. I got to hustle for my own. And any man out there got to feel me. It ain't about milking off the next man. That's a motherfucking hoe. I'm a motherfucking pimp. I'm finna come up on my own. I'm gonna get my own sack. I don't wanna be nobody worker all my life. I want my own motherfucking kilo. You understand me? So that's what I did. And Shaka hustler, and I'm a hustler, so everybody understand it. Ain't no one man gonna stay in one spot forever. That's a sucker. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna come up. So I took what little bit he gave me and doubled up and doubled up and doubled up, and I've been doubling since.
And that's the misconception that people got. They think everything is about being comfortable. I just want to sit down in my bed and scroll on TikTok and being comfortable. That's not the way this world is. That's not the way God is. God is about building. You know what I'm saying? When you look at the life, the way it's formed, and from a man and goes into a woman and goes, and starts to grow up. It's about it's about growing the whole time. And then when you separate from this life, it grows in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Everything is about growing and keep moving. We were never intended to lay in the bed. Us as Americans, we've been spoiled so much. That we feel like that's our natural order. That's not our natural order. The end goal is not a 3-bedroom house with a picket fence with 3 children. That's not the end goal. That is not the end goal. You must keep moving, must venture out to different things. That's how other nations were able to hold us captive, because they spoiled us. They give us everything we need. It's called pacifying somebody. They pacify. Get out of your comfort zone. You must get out of your comfort zone. Once you get one goal completed, you go to the next goal. Okay, what's next? I don't feel comfortable sitting there like, oh, every mission's complete. No, you still got breath in your body. The missions ain't never complete. Let's get it.
I have no motherfucking fear. I have no fear. I have only ambition, and I want mine, and I will do anything to protect and feed my family.
My ambitions of a rider.
I pray to God every night. I still do that. I just wanted God to know that even though I was going through the worst of times, I still recognized it as being something greater than myself, and that I'm not going to give up my faith just because it's going bad for me, because he was there when I was living good. So I just want him to know that, that I'm not no punk, I'm not soft-hearted, that when it gets bad, I'm going to be like, oh, I don't believe in God no more. I believe in God all the time, every day, all day, good and bad, rough and hard.
And you don't want to be like Job and them wife. They just curse God, get him out of here. I'm telling you, listen. God moves his pieces around. Don't think it's the end of the world just because you're doing bad at a certain period of time. You're supposed to take it all joy when you're doing bad, because life is like waves. You know, waves go up and they go down. Waves go up and go down. That's what life is about. 360. It's a full circle. It's always going around and around, up and it's just like the wind. Life is just like the wind. It's going around, up and down, around. So when you down, you supposed to be happy for real, because that means there's no other way else for you to go. You can't keep going down. You're going to bounce back up. And when you up, you need to the way you stay up is putting yourself down while you're up, so you don't feel that down when you go down. So what I mean is, when you up, put yourself in certain predicaments where you're uncomfortable. When you're all the way up, when you got all your bills paid, all your rent paid, you got all your money, do not sit in the bed and scroll on TikTok. I can't emphasize this enough. I cannot. When you all the way up, go out there and put yourself in uncomfortable positions. That's what. So that way, you know, the universe, when you feel like when the universe, it's time for you to get back down, you don't even feel like you down, because you put yourself in so much uncomfortable positions. You like, already was down. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna figure it out though.
Hard, 5 shots, jail time, everything, good time, $1 million, Benzes, all that. I always believe in God, because he gave it all to me.
What's up next for you after this project?
Forward, up, faster, bigger, taller. I got things that's in front of me, but I won't know till I step in it. Again, you have to be logical. You know, if I know that in this hotel room they have food every day, and I'm knocking on the door every day to eat, and they open the door, let me see the party, let me see like them throwing salami all over I mean, just like throwing food around, or they're telling me there's no food in here. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I'm standing outside trying to sing my way in. You know what I'm saying? We are hungry, please let us in. We are hungry, please let us in. After about a week, that song is going to change to, we hungry, we need some food. After 2-3 weeks, it's like, you know, give me all the food, breaking out the door. And after a year, you just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, blasting, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hungry, you reached your level, you don't want any more. We asked 10 years ago. We was asking with the Panthers. We was asking with them, you know, with civil rights movement. We was asking, you know, now those people that were asking, they're all dead and in jail. So now what do you think we're going to do?
And I always talk about this. This how they got us. The Bible say a gift destroyeth the heart. So when we was asking, they came to the round table and said, you know what? Let's give them everything that they need. Let's give them everything. Let's give them the WIC. Let's give them the food stamps. Let's give them everything. Let's give them credit. Let's give them cars. Let's give them what they need. So that way, their heart would be destroyed to the point that they don't even know who they're not gonna fight. They won't ever fight when you got everything. When you feel like you got everything. But we gonna take all the acres of land. We gonna give them what they want, but we gonna stack them up in these little apartments. We gonna stack them up in these little apartments. Give them AC, give them their cable, and give them a little bed and let them relax. That way they ain't gonna fight. They ain't gonna realize what we got them in. But we gonna be back here with all these acres of land. They ain't gonna be able to ground no more. We just gonna give them concrete to step on. You know what I'm saying? A gift destroys the heart. Let's get it.
I would tell each and every person out about turned on me. Fear is stronger than love. Remember that. Fear is stronger than love. All the love I gave didn't mean nothing when it came to fear. So it's all good. But I'm a soldier. I always survive. I constantly come back. You know what I mean? Only thing that can kill me is death. That's the only thing that'll ever stop me is death. And even then, my music will live forever.
For all y'all out there with a loving spirit, and you just like to love everybody, you like to support everybody, you like to just spread out your love. turn all of that love, bring it back to yourself, and you portion it out to those that deserve it. Because what happens is people with a lot of love within inside of them, they give it to people that's undeserving of it. Stop giving your love to people that's undeserving of it, because somebody might be going through a punishment from God and you sitting up there giving them things that they ain't even supposed to have. I used to be like, I so loving, just want to give, and just see everybody do good. And do not do that, because God will take it back from you. Look, why you blessing these people? I don't want you blessing these people. I didn't give you that to get to them. God don't like that. God don't like that. It's okay to say no. It's okay to withhold yours and use your discernment, because it's already yours from the beginning. It's already yours. So stop giving your blessings to everybody else. It's not theirs. It's not theirs. Start learning how to love yourself first. So when you start to learn to love yourself and build yourself up, then that could work up a discernment of who's deserving of certain blessings. Who's deserving that? Okay, you work some patience within yourself. All right, let me check this person out. I know they said they need $20, but let me just observe them for a while. Let me see what their reaction is when I tell them, no, I ain't got it right now. If they spaz out and flip out, nah, there's something up with them. There's something up with them. If somebody's like, okay, I understand. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, you're not able to give it to me right now. Go ahead and bless that person. They probably got to, once you observe them and see how they are, go ahead and bless them. But everybody's not the same. Everybody's not deserving of the blessings that God give you. So you people out there that's real loving, that's sharing, I'm talking about them chosen ones out there, such as myself. I had to learn how to start withdrawing. Nah, everybody's not deserving. Start putting all that energy within yourself. When you start putting all that energy within yourself, you're going to level up. You gonna level up. You gonna level up. You about to level up. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Because God already got it destined for you to level up in the beginning. He got it destined for you to level up. That's why you got all that love within you. But the thing is, you spreading yourself thin. You got to stop doing that. You got to stop doing that. Okay. Let's get it. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Remember, this brother was 25 years old when he passed. Plenty wisdom. God used certain people as vessels. Used certain people as vessels to spread that word out to people. Some people here for a short period of time. Some people here for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? Some people got God in. It's a scripture that say God creates evil. He creates all of that stuff. So the devil beefing with God and all that, nah, God is the ultimate. He is the ultimate. Ain't nobody beefing with him. Ain't none of that. He creates all of that. It's a chessboard. Sometimes evil is necessary to punish those that are being wicked. Sometimes it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, God got God within them, but you might see them do something, devious or something like that. But, a just man falls 7 times, but the righteous get back up. So don't be pointing the finger at nobody when you see them slip up. You know what I'm saying? They come back to the Lord, they come back. It's all good. You're not the judge. We are not the judge. I'm not the judge. God is the judge. But, we can judge each other as far as like iron sharpeneth iron, right? You know what I'm saying? So if I'm good at something and you're terrible at it, I'm going to be like, okay, this is what you need to do. You can do this, boop, 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 boop. If I'm terrible at something and you good at it, you could be like, yo, you could do this with, but we got to, in order to get to that level, we got to understand the criticism. We got to stop being argumentative like, oh, you think you better than me? Nah, criticism is love. Criticism is love. And that's what we need to get to a point of where we sharpening each other iron. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, okay, boom, 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 boom. That's the way we judge each other on a human level. But as far as like judging on a godly